Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. And in the last episode, guys, Sherlock was able to gain access to Violet Holmes's room here in Stonewood Manor. And if we needed any more confirmation that the final years of Sherlock Mother's life were a struggle, this pretty much confirms it. The portrait being painted here is not a pleasant one. We've seen drawings that indicate a declining mental state. There's straps on the bed. There's a tub for temperature therapy. Just some really rough stuff that Sherlock is finding here. And we are not done. Let's go ahead and see what is on this table. Okay, 0 out of 4. That is a handprint. Oh dear.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Same, John. Observations of Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19th of May, 1868. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. 3rd of August, 1868, so a few months later. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened, and she has begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. 27th of November. The current drug regimen has delivered middling results, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, prompting aggressive behavior. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sessions as well as some mild hallucinogens. Whew. Holy crap, alright. And what do we got here?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Chemical analysis, maybe? Now, did we already? No, we didn't. Seeger Holmes's obituary in the Times, August 21st, 1865. Mr. Seeger Moreland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife Violet and 2 sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W. E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
Maybe John appeared in Sherlock's mind to counteract the grief. But we also saw that letter in the last episode that Violet wrote saying, hey, when are you coming back to us? Like, Seeger was just out of town. March 25th, 1869. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. Over the last few months, I have asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly, and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation.
Oh, it brings back some memories.
Whew. Morning Mania.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Huh.
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
A match started long ago. John dares me to play chess with him. The White King is under attack. I need to save him and checkmate the opponent in one turn. John's figures are black. Okay. Defend the king with the bishop. Save the king by retreating. So I have to checkmate in one move. Alrighty. I gotta look at this. I think we defend the king. Yeah, we can't retreat. We wouldn't be able to checkmate him otherwise.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook.
Oh, cool. I haven't played chess in a long time. My mom actually used to teach chess.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can...
Okay, morning mania. Start to remember the chaotic morning together. Let's do the chemical analysis. Figure out what exactly this is. 3 and 3. Okay, so 3 reds. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 3 negative 4. So we need to go. How do we get a negative 4 result? It's negative 2. So 4 there. Interesting. I'm not seeing any... Hold on. Let's see. What does this do? I'm going to try and figure this out. Chemical operation. Oh, there's an operation to switch. Cool. Okay, well, if that is the case... Let's do this. And that turns out to negative 4. Lovely. And then we just got the 3. Sneaky, sneaky. Good to know. Alright, can we confirm? Analysis identified the substance as a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Alright.
Leave anytime you want.
Now, is there anything else that we have missed? Did we look at the flowers?
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Don't want to leave any stone unturned, you know? Got that. We found the straps on the bed. The flowers. Got the letter in the drawer. Oh!
Bars covering the windows from the inside.
And I think that might be everything. Okay. Let's look at the morning mania.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her.
Ooh.
Dr. Richter tried to calm her down.
She flipped the table.
We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
All right, John, let's figure this out. So table was flipped. Are you guys having a tea party? Showed him something. Holy crap. Okay. That doesn't explain... What else do we have here? No. Not nearly as violent. So she got shown something. She freaked out. The plate went flying. And did Mycroft duck? No. All the food was there. Is how the food got on him. But what were you guys doing? I mean, this looks like a very chaotic scene. This may be what happened? Let me try and validate. This is probably wrong, but... Oh!
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
Oh, the newspaper.
Oh. Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
The 9th of April started off badly. My mother was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. John and I brought her morning tea, but when the shouts started, I became scared. The only thing I could think of to do was hide near the bed and wait for everything to pass. Thankfully, John was there to protect me and calm me down.
My mother, she was not just ill, but had. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
True. Yeah, let's leave it for... Because I figure as soon as we figure out what exactly happened, John's going to disappear.
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
I am not all right. No, Sherlock would be all right.
In the end, little has changed. My mother was still unwell, just not with tuberculosis. What I do not yet understand is why Mycroft lied about it. There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait. Did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic soles. What is this sailor doing here?
Is that Paul? Okay, well, we figured that out in one shot. I didn't know whether we were having a tea party, but I guess he was just in the fetal position. Just couldn't deal with what he was seeing. Oh, that is definitely not Paul Perks. It's probably for the best.
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
What does he have on his forehead? Pink paint in hair. Painted recently. Alright. Sailor uniform, old and shabby. Unblemished hands, no signs of hard physical work. Well, that definitely throws into doubt that he's an actual sailor. Left-handed, hiding something square-shaped. A man dressed as a sailor came to my house, declaring that he was my new game. A drop of pink paint in his hair betrayed him as a man who was involved in the art sphere. His hands showed no signs of regular physical activity. No corns, no rough skin, which is odd with his mariner's outfit. Few artists know my name or where I live, so Vogel best fits the role of the game master. Considering the tiny square-shaped object in the fake sailor's pocket, I deduced he was employed at Vogel's, or was it Vogel or Vogel's, art gallery, and the real reason for his visit was to pass me an invitation. Yeah, it's like he's definitely an artist disguised as a sailor, because even a sailor artist would show signs of hard work with his hands. So let's just go with this one.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favourite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
My dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I'd like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of the contemplation of beauty, but in a more general need of your genius. You'll find the gallery at the Caravanserai, sorry if I butchered that, at the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. Always your friend, VV. The Muse from Abroad, new case. Interesting. Well, thank you, sailor. Now get out of my house.
You won't believe it, but Werner's other idea was to put me in a dress.
That definitely would have been more confusing. Okay, the Muse from Abroad. Are we... Morning of April. Looks like we're kind of stuck here now until we move on to the next case. Kind of like what we did with Gilded Cage. However, I believe... Actually, we got Tales of the Empty House. The Yard. The Main Hall. definitely need to take care of that. But we also have the treasure map. There's just so much stuff here. I don't know if we'll take care of that. We have some business in Old City that doesn't have anything to do with the art gallery. Let's do workers' testimony. It's been a while since we did that. Scarlet Street in the Old City west of Sesame. Sunny days. Alright, let's go there. Since we've dealt with a sailor, quote unquote, here. Let's see about a sailor that was actually stabbed to death. Hello.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He is on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter.
Great.
My orders are to provide you with the details.
I'm busy. No, we probably need to get on Mycroft's good side, especially because we're going to have to question him why he lied.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Mycroft's request. Love, death, and Cordona. Alright, so even more things to do in the Old City. Now, where's Sesame Street? Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Okay, here's Sesame Street. And Bazaar Road. We'll travel to the mosque. Wait, on Scarlet Street. Sorry, where's Scarlet? Bazaar. Oh, okay, never mind. We gotta go... Actually, here. Wrong intersection. On Scarlet Street, west of Sesame. And we're looking for like a bar or something. The Golden Eel. Ah. Alrighty.
Wow, things really got out of hand here.
Ooh. Yeah, there's oh, we got evidence markers. That's a nice change of pace. Looks like a nice little establishment.
What would you like? On today's menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
I like all those things. Okay. A sailor was stabbed to death in a fight at the Golden Eel. Brian McLee, the soldier, Alec Kaplanidis, the dock worker, and Selim Yonan, the traitor. All suspects were detained. Case is pending further investigation. Alright. Sitting there minding his business when the traitor hit the soldier and he crashed onto my table. How could I stay calm? So I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the traitor's head. I don't remember anything after that. Sailor started pushing me around, although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him. I fell on the soldier, who lashed out at me like it was my fault. I had to stand up for myself. But then someone smashed me with a bottle and I blacked out. The traitor punched me in the face and broke my glasses. It was my only pair. The Ottoman scum hate all of us. How long do we have to put up with them? Uh-huh. The traitor spilled his beer on the sailor, and boy, that escalated quickly. I remember how the sailor swung a chair at the traitor, but missed and hit the worker instead. I didn't see anything else. I was hiding behind the counter to wait out the mayhem.
An unfinished bottle of rum.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the broken glasses.
The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted.
So the soldier couldn't see anything.
Someone must have landed hard on it.
Is there anything in here we need to be aware of? Oh man, a hookah room. I know how they would frown on this kind of thing, but there's a district at Epcot in Disney World which is very much like this. I wish they had like a hookah room and that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of amazing.
Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them. Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it.
Oh, and there's the knife. Okay. I was wondering, did he get shanked with a broken bottle?
That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times. Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man. An ordinary kitchen knife.
Okay, let's look at the testimony one more time before we decide to... Traitor spilled his beer on the sailor. Sailor swung a chair at the traitor, missed and hit the worker. So... And then the traitor punched him at... Why would the traitor punch the soldier in the face? That makes no sense. The traitor hit the soldier and crashed onto the... Man. Okay. Figure it out. And you see... This is where the drink got spilled, right? Okay, let's assume for the sake of argument that this is where that happened. The sailor spilled, right? I'm following the barman's testimony. And... So that's what happened first. Then... Sailor swung a chair, but missed and hit the worker instead. But the soldier's glasses are here. What does a soldier look like? Yeah, the evidence would suggest that he actually... The bartender may be lying. Okay. We got multiple things going on here. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to go ahead and finish picking up the pieces to this and figuring out who shanked who in the next episode, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed it. But if you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.